This video topic is exception handling in Java. Exception handling is one of powerful mechanism to handle the runtime errors, so that normal flow of the application can be maintained. In Java, exception is an event that disrupts the normal flow of program. It is basically an object which is thrown at runtime. Exception handling is a mechanism to handle runtime errors such as class not found exception, out of bound index out of bound exception, SQL exception, remote exception, etc. Advantages of the exception handling. Core advantage of exception handling is to maintain normal flow of application. Exception normally disrupts normal flow of application. That is why we need to handle exceptions. Type of exceptions. There are mainly two types of exception: checked and unchecked. Error is considered as unchecked exception. However, according to Oracle, there are three types of exceptions, namely checked exception, unchecked exception, and error. First one is a checked exception. Check the classes that directly inherit the throwable class excepts runtime exception and error are known as check exception. For example, SQL exception. Check exceptions are checked at compile time. Next is unchecked exception. The classes that inherits the runtime exception are known as unchecked exceptions. For example, arithmetic exception, null pointer exception, array index out of bound exception, etc. Unchecked exceptions are not checked at compile time, but they are checked at not checked at compile time, but checked at runtime. Third is error. Error is irrecoverable. Some examples of error are out of memory error, virtual machine error, assertion error, etc. Java exception keyword. Java provides 5 keywords that are used to handle the exceptions. First one is try. The try keyword is used to specify a block where we should place an exception code. It means we can't use try block alone. The try block must be followed by either catch or finally. Next, catch block is used to handle exceptions. It must preceded by try block, which means we can't use catch block alone. It can be followed finally by the finally block later. Finally block is used to execute necessary code of program. It is executed whether an exception is handled or not. Throw is a keyword used to throw exception. Throws. The throws keyword is used to declare exceptions. It specifies that there may occur an exception in method. It doesn't throw exception. It always used with a method signature. Common scenario of the Java exceptions is there are two given some scenarios where unchecked and exception may occur. There are scenario where arithmetic exceptions occur. If we divide any number of any number by 0, there occurs an arithmetic exception. And next, another scenario is where null pointer exceptions occur. If we have a null value in any variable, performing any operation on variable throws null pointer exceptions. Third scenario is where number format exception occurs. If formatting of any variable or a number is mismatched,